Hey guys, all right, check out how adorable these napkins are, okay? So I found them at Home Goods. Feel free, type in the word Easter below and I will send you all the details on everything else I got today, okay? So it comes with a pack of 4 napkins, tea towels. Like, look how cute these are. Are those not adorable? Okay, so again, if you're just jumping on, hit the heart button, comment the word Easter, and we are going to actually put a little bit of color on them, right? Just a tad bit of color. I've got these 3 colors we're gonna be working with today. Now, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pick one of them and we're gonna set it on this mat, okay? We are going to do an Easter design on it. So let's see, we're gonna choose, let's choose this one right here. Okay, I'm gonna set the others aside. I'm gonna take this, I'm going to roll it out here. And you guys, this Easter transfer is already low quantity, okay? Meaning it is going to sell out sometime soon, right? I don't know how soon. Could be next week, could be tonight. I have no idea. But I'm gonna turn on my heat press as well. This is the design we're using. It says Joyful Easter Blessings. And anyways, after it sells out, it will come back in stock. But you guys, I don't know how soon that'll be. Okay, so I don't know if you'll be able to get it in time for Easter. So that's just my tidbit there. Depending on you and when you want to get it, that is up to you, okay? So I am going to put this on a tea towel because I haven't done a tea towel in a while, you guys. All right, so we're gonna use these 3 because I do know that these 3 were in stock when I had checked earlier. And since we're using ink, it doesn't have to be like super quickly done. So we're gonna take just a tad bit of time. Now you can just use a regular mini squeegee or you can go ahead and grab yourself a multi-tool as well. Hi everybody. Hi. I am definitely not even close to being packed, you guys. Not even close. We did go shopping for a few things today to get an outfit for my sister-in-law's wedding. So there's that. But that's about as much as we got done today. So I'm gonna be using, this is sage. Now, if you wanted to make your little chicken, you know, yellow, you could definitely do that. But I'm just using a few colors. I don't like to pick too many colors when doing ink unless you already have the colors. I don't want you guys to have to buy like a ton of different jars. So just start with a few of them, see how you like it. I just like having a couple of options just because ink is fun, right? But sometimes you're gonna need to add a little bit of color. So now I'm going in, I'm gonna do all of the little leaves or greenery with this sage color. Hello, hit that heart button for me when you guys are popping on. And be sure you go and grab your little Easter transfer, okay? Now there's a couple of different other Easter transfers too. There is the Hippity Hop one. We did that one the other day on the canister, you guys. See? Ah, it's so cute. We did that in paste, but we actually put it on a mug in ink. Okay, so there's that one too. It has like a bunch of different designs. So if you like the smaller stuff with, you know, more designs on it versus this one that's a little bit bigger, but just one design, totally up to you. So we've got all of this greenery in here done. Hi, you guys. It is Monday. Can you believe February's done? We're done. Like, tomorrow is March 1st, which, by the way, we find out all the cool things that happens in March, so I cannot wait. Be sure you guys are the VIP group because as soon as I find out all the info, I will start posting. If you're a club member, I'll start posting if there's a promo from the company. I'll post that in our club group. And then if you're a club member and you're wanting the promos that I personally offer, today is the last day to get those for next month's promo. So like, I can't explain too much here, but check the club group or type in the word club below to join. And then if you have questions, I'll message you after we're done. All right, so now, I forgot a chicken over here. Hold on, let's get the chicken. Oh, yay, I can't wait to see what you start creating, Karen. You're gonna have to try it. I know, right? You're gonna have to try it and then you're gonna have to show us. So I don't typically do too many projects that require, you know, like a lot of change or change in color or take a while to do. So I am not doing a whole lot of detailed work on this. I am just trying to do a few things like keeping the chicken different color than everything else, like the egg it sits in, okay? All right, so I have my wipe here. So I'm just gonna clean that off real quick. And then we're gonna come back in. Oh, I forgot a little piece. There's a piece on the flower, like the bottom of the flower. I forgot that. So we're gonna go back in with a little bit of this sage color on that one. And over here, man, I just missed a couple of them, didn't I? I sure did. Is there another one? Right here. Okay. I think this is pretty cool though. If you like, you know, like you find this to be relaxing, I totally think it's an awesome project for you to do then. When will ink be restocked? That's a great question. I am not 100% sure. We kind of find out like as the week goes on, what's gonna be restocked on Thursday. So Thursdays are our big restock days. So we'll find out this week if things start to begin to restock, okay? So let's do, we're going to do the center. We're gonna do the center in Tide. Okay. We'll do the center in Tide just because I think it's a really pretty color. I love the Tide. Okay. Now, at this point, you could definitely change over to a mini squeegee so that way it doesn't take so long. But if you only have this one, that's fine too. Just know it just might take you a little bit, okay? Not a big deal. Oh, I think this is the eye that goes with it. Joy. Oh no, dang it, that wasn't an eye. That says joyful. Whoops. Oh well. I guess I'm gonna have to do a couple of dots. Oh well, we'll just keep going with it. Okay, I'm gonna switch over because that's gonna take me a while to use this. No, this is not March's Club. Let me show you what next month. Okay, so first of all, this is this month's club. So if you haven't joined, do it. But you guys, this is what we get next month, okay? And if you want the special stuff that goes with this, you have to sign up now because the last day I have for this stuff is today in the club group, okay? So sign up now. You will get this one this month. Actually, it'll come in like, I don't know, probably like April because it was back ordered. But you will get this one in March, but you have a chance to get all of the extra goodies, okay? So details on that is in the VIP group. So if you haven't checked out my information in the VIP group, do that today. I will be up late tonight. So just to be sure that everybody's able to get their order in, that's a club member or new club member. So just be sure you get signed up and I will help you, okay? Or go watch that video so you have some idea of what in the world I'm talking about. Because it is something that I personally do, not the company, okay? Because I love my club members. And we have been working on a little something special, like different little projects for you guys. And I cannot wait. Although they will have to wait and to be shipped out until we get back from Mexico. But they will be so awesome. And you will be so excited. Okay, so now that I have that done, let's go ahead and give this a little try. Yay, you got your ink package today. Awesome. It's awesome. Sign up now. I know, Lisa, right? That's funny. Do it, do it, do it. Okay. Let us see. Let's do, what is going on with this? Holy moly. It was going somewhere. I don't know where it was going. I really want to use coral, you guys. I'm trying not to. Let's go ahead and try some of our Easter eggs in this cadet color, which is a really, really pretty color, okay? It really is. Maybe we'll do this one marble. Oh, you guys want to see marble with ink? I shall do it for you. And then we could do this one in an ombre. Yes. Okay. Let me get a little bit of sage in here. Ah. Yay, I'm so glad you got your 5 new ones. I'm such a tease, I know. I am. Well, because I'm just so excited. I am. How do I get more of this in here? Let's press this down. Let me grab a little bit more. And I'm going to show you guys how we do ombre and how we do the hot mess technique, okay? So I'm going to drop some of this in here. All right. Now, I hope you guys can see this. Let me pick it up for you real quick. All right, so this one right here, okay, I'm about to do ombre. So I did half in cadet, I did half in sage. This little guy over here that looks like, I don't know, just a bunch of dabs of paste. It definitely is. And we're gonna just pull it across, and so it's gonna kind of mix up a little bit. So what I actually do is I like to go maybe in a figure 8, I guess you could say. Just to be sure I get all of the colors in. I definitely needed a little bit more sage because that cadet blue just takes right over. So I just grabbed a little bit more sage, gonna throw that on, okay? And so that is definitely gonna have a lot more, like I said, it's gonna have a lot more cadet. So down here, I'm gonna actually blend the two together, okay? So I'm just gonna kind of take my finger and I'm just gonna blend. Okay. And then I'm gonna wipe my finger off. And that one's done. And let's see. I see a couple of spots that didn't get done in this egg, so I'm just gonna put that back on. Do you need to lift and dry? No, you don't have to lift and dry like you do on paste, but definitely don't take too long. Like I think that I'm taking a little bit too long, so I do need to speed up the process just a tad bit. But you don't have to paste and pull with ink like we do with paste, okay? But I do want to wipe my hand off because I did get blue all over the place. And I don't want to set my hand down on my tea towel and then get the tea towel all dirty, right? Okay, let's see. Hi, hello guys. Now, let's go with this tide. And I'm gonna do some of these flowers. Okay, and then I'm gonna come back in with a little bit of sage at the top of the flower. Oh, well that one's just gonna be all tied. Whoops. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna do a little bit of ombre with some of these flowers. So I'm gonna put the tide here at the base of it. At least on those two I am. And let's do this flower as well. So I'm gonna kind of do a little bit of a circle around the center on that flower and on this flower. I'm just kind of like twirling it around, and then I'm gonna take the sage in a second and mix it. Hello, you guys. Wow, Beth, you're on late. Oh, you are on late. I feel so special. All right, so I'm gonna drop in the sage at the top of some of those flowers, and then I'm gonna drop it in as well on these little flowers so we can start the little ombre process. There, up here. Okay. I think that's it. Let me see if okay, I'm gonna wipe that off. I tried not getting the Tide in with the sage, but I did mix it just a tad bit. So just wipe that off. Okay, so I have my wipe ready. I am gonna use my hand to do a little bit of ombre between those two colors. I can try. I don't know if that helps. Thank you. Sometimes it's hard to tell if you guys can really see or not. So I'm gonna just do a little bit of mixing there. That probably didn't do too much because that was such a small flower. This one, you'll probably be able to see it a little bit more. Let me actually get some more sage in here, because I think there's a couple of spots that are naked, I guess you could say. And then let me mix these flowers. I'm just gonna kind of swirl in a circle on the flowers. I'm gonna get a little bit more of the sage on my finger here to fill in some of that space. Okay, I think we might be good. Okay, I'm gonna wipe that off. Ah. Thank you. You should be in bed. All right, looks good. We're gonna come back in with just Cadet on the rest of the stuff, you guys, and we'll go ahead and get this pulled up. Okay, let's get in here with Cadet. It's a really pretty blue. I like it. Let's do some of our little dots. And then I think I'm actually gonna lighten it up a little bit. I think I'm gonna mix a little bit of sage with the Cadet to make a little bit lighter color for those two eggs. No, maybe I'll just do the top egg. I'm gonna do this egg in Cadet. And that top egg will make it a little bit more fancy. If you guys are just jumping on, hit that little heart button for me. I am like in deep concentration over here. Okay, hit the heart button and comment Easter. And hi. Sorry to say here. Tammy, send me a message, okay? Sorry, I've been out and about today, so I haven't been able to go and answer too much, but just send me a message and I'll help you afterwards. Okay, so now we're gonna do a little bit of, oh, what did I say? I said I was gonna mix these two colors, didn't I? Color tray. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of that color and I'm gonna take a little bit of sage and, oh, yay, hi. I know, aren't these colors cute? And I'm gonna take a little bit of sage and I'm gonna just kind of mix the two together. I wonder if it's gonna create Tide. It totally did, you guys. How funny is that? That's pretty hilarious. Okay, so if you need to know, Cadet and Sage make Tide. We're just gonna use it. It's like a little bit darker than Tide, but hey, see, I know how to pick colors. I know what goes together, right? That is too funny. All right, now that I'm done, let's hope that I didn't take way too long and some of it dry on me. So let's remove everything real quick. Let me put the lids back on these. All right, and I'm gonna begin to pull from the top. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yay! It came out super cute, you guys. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to clean it. We're gonna do it on here. I will show you guys this in just a second. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to clean it and then we're gonna heat set it, but check it out. Isn't that cute? Look at those colors. Ah! Stay. Okay, let's put it right here so it doesn't fall. Okay, so now what I do is I actually use a little thing of water and my board eraser. Now, if you don't have a board eraser, you can use Clorox wipes in the meantime because these are out of stock online. But what I do is I use it like a sponge. I just fold it up, I set it in the water, and I let it soak up all of that water, okay? So now, this is just a foam mat from like Walmart, Dollar General, any of those places. And you just simply wipe. Just wipe away all of this ink. Okay, like I said, you can use Clorox wipes in the meantime. I don't recommend using, what are those? The magic erasers though. I don't recommend using those because the company does not recommend those, okay? They do recommend Clorox wipes though, if you don't have board erasers. You're in heaven, awesome. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you got all of your stuff. Okay, so now I have cleaned front and back, you guys. Now this transfer is clean. I'm gonna set that back in there. You can rinse out or wring out your board eraser there. I'm gonna dry this off real quick so we can put our little backer sheet back on it. Now, I personally like to quickly wipe off all of that excess water that's a little bit different and discolored, okay? So once I wipe all of that off, don't take too long because it becomes extremely sticky very, very quickly, okay, guys? Very quickly. So set that down, okay? I have to turn my heat press back on. So let's turn that back on. Let me move a few things aside. Let's bring this on over, okay? Now, it has a shiny side. That is what you put back on, okay? Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. Okay, so type in the word Easter. Oops. Type in the word Easter to go and grab your transfer and for you guys to see what colors I used. Okay. So see, even sometimes I struggle. Okay, set that on there, shiny side to adhesive, and now you can reuse it. So remember, they're reusable 8-12 times. So go and make a ton of Easter towels. Go and put this on a t-shirt. I think that would be super cute on a t-shirt. All right. So now let's bring back out. Let's bring back out our tea towel. And, okay. So here's our towel. I'm gonna go ahead and remove it from our ink mat. Gonna set that down. Now, you wanna be sure that it's completely dry, you guys. So if you need to, like heat set it right away, like if you can't let it sit for about 30 minutes or an hour, then find something to help you speed up some of the dry time. Now I'm gonna go back in and the ones that we just did, like all of the darker, the cadet colors, those were not sitting for very long. And our made up teal up here as well. I still can't believe I did that, you guys. That's too funny. I'm doing good, thank you. All right, and then if you guys have fun and you want to get, you know, more ideas and tips and access to ask me questions whenever you want, feel free to join us as a club member, okay? Details, type in club below and I'll send you some information. And then if you have questions, just respond back to that message and I'll get back with you, okay? All right. We have a ton of great stuff happening. I'm so excited. Okay, now what do I need? I need parchment paper. That's what I need. See, I knew I needed something. And parchment paper. Sonia, where's my parchment paper? Oh my gosh. So you guys, oh, here. I found a piece. This will work. That's hilarious. I just used ink. I have a whole roll of parchment paper, you guys. I have a whole roll. I don't know where it's at, okay? That's so funny. Sonia said she'll come and help me organize. Come on, I need it, obviously. That is too funny. Okay, so my heat press is at 350 degrees for 30 seconds. Oh, here's another piece, but that one's used. You would think that a bright blue box would just jump out at you, but I don't know where it's at. Okay. So, as you can see, I don't know if you guys can actually see, there is a little couple of spots on here. And the reason that came off is because my ink was not like 100% dry because I had just done it, right? So had I just left it about 30 minutes to an hour, it would be a lot better, all right? So let me show you guys how cute this is. Hold on. Fold. No, we're just gonna do it like this. Yay! Don't you just love it? Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Ah! I love it. I absolutely love it. And I love the colors. You guys, hit the heart button. I can buy you some and bring it to you, right? Definitely. I came, I saw, I forgot. 100%. I just need to have that sign hanging behind me. Like, I don't know. What heat setting? I am just using 350 degrees on my heat press. The plastic sheets, Lori, those are called acetate sheets. My mat. Which mat? This mat I got on Amazon. Yay! I'm glad you guys love it. Yes! Okay, so if you're gonna go and grab this Easter transfer and you're like, I just need to add something else, I will tell you guys that this color, this color right here is shimmer purple. It's called Shimmer Plum. You guys, when it's sold out, it's going away forever. Shimmer Plum. I didn't even get to use it very often. I hope it's not already sold out, but it wasn't earlier, but I didn't check before I went live. So anyways, if you get this and you like that shimmer purple, make sure you get it, okay? Alrighty, you guys. Yay, thanks so much. I'm glad you guys, it does almost match my shirt. Ha! How exciting. Okay, hit the heart button. Comment the word Easter. If you haven't joined club, comment the word club. I promise you won't regret it, okay? So I will see you guys. Tomorrow is the 1st. I will be doing a live in my VIP group tomorrow, you guys, okay? So I may not be doing a craft here on this page, but I will for sure be in the VIP group tomorrow evening. And I will post a time and an event for tomorrow, okay? So it should be in the evening though. All right, so don't miss out on that. I have so much information to tell you once I find out, because I still don't even know what's happening until tomorrow morning, okay? The shimmer purple is paste. Yes, it is paste. Okay? Alrighty, guys. Take care. Have a good night. Happy Monday. Bye, y'all.